Hello everyone, welcome to my chemistry channel B.L.DASH, short and sweet in chemistry. Now here the topic is chemical reactivity related to 10th class. Now I am going to explain some chemical activity, that is experiment related to 10th class. Now the chapter is carbon and its compounds. You know this chapter, that is organic chemistry, known as organic chemistry, and now here it is named as carbon and its compounds. Here some experiments are there where we can see observation and what is the inference and conclusion. So now here this is activity 1. In activity 1, what you will do? You will see experiment, observation and inference. Here with ethanol. What happened? With ethanol, what happened? Ethanol is C2H5OH. What is the formula? C2H5OH. Take ethanol that is available in laboratory and warm it in gently. That means here you warm so gently that only possible in a water bath. So take test tube and add ethanol, put in a hot water bath. 5% solution of alkaline potassium permanganate are drop by drop. Actually, that is known as Bayer's reagent. What is Bayer's reagent? Alkaline potassium permanganate solution. What is the color of the potassium permanganate alkaline? That one, pink color. So when you are drop by drop to the test tube which contains ethyl alcohol, that is common name ethanol, that is the IUPAC name, then what happened? Observation. Observation, you can observe the pink color. I told what is the color of the potassium permanganate? Pink color. And you are adding sodium hydroxide to make alkaline. The pink color of potassium permanganate is discharged. That means there is no pink color inside the test tube when you are adding drop by drop KMnO4 solution, alkaline, and pink color discharge. But when you are excess, means more than few drops than you are more excess, then what happens? Pink color, that is discharge. Pink color, that is persist. When you are drop by drop, the pink color discharge. When you are excess, then pink color persist. One means not discharge. Here in another test tube, take ethanol and put in hot water bath. As before, you put that one in hot water bath and add acidified potassium dichromate. What is mean acidified potassium dichromate? Acidified means you are adding acid. K2Cr2O7 means potassium dichromate. That means potassium dichromate you take, add water, then few drops of acid, generally dilute sulfuric acid is added, that is called acidified. Acidified means dilute H2S per add to the solution. Then you add that potassium dichromate acidified solution drop by drop to the test tube. Then what happened? Orange color of potassium dichromate changes to green. Then orange color that totally changes to green. Then inference, what happened? Ethanol is converted to acetic acid. What is the formula of acetic acid? This is the acetic acid. And what is the this is common name. And what is IUPAC name? That is called ethanoic acid. Clear now? This is acetic acid, that is common name, and ethanoic acid IUPAC name. That means you take ethyl alcohol, that is here ethanol, alkaline KMnO4, then it changes to acetic acid. This is the reaction. What is the reaction you observe in observation? Then here you see this is the acidified K2Cr2O7, that is also give acetic acid. Then what is the note here? Note mean what? Main important things you will note, you take here. you notice here, substances are capable of addition of oxygen to others. Capable of substance are capable of addition oxygen to others. Mean who will give oxygen to others? They are called oxidizing agent. That means when you add oxygen, so the substance which will add oxygen to other, then other is oxidizing. So here the substance is called oxidizing agent. What is oxidizing agent? Remember, oxidizing agent is one which oxidize other by what method? By addition of oxygen. Here KMnO4, and that is alkali K2Cr2. KMnO4, that alkali means this one is alkali. So here that is why I am putting comma. That means here this KMnO4, that should be alkali. And this K2Cr2 potassium dichromate, that should be acidified or oxidizing agent. Have you clear? Oxidizing agent is one which oxidize other and itself reduce. Leave it itself reduce, only oxidizing. And here example, alkali potassium permanganate and that one potassium dichromate, that is acid 5. Both are oxidizing agent. Then you will see activity 2. In activity 2, again you will see, take ethanol in a test tube, add a piece of sodium metal to the test tube, very danger. Without presence of science teacher, chemistry teacher, no one should do this experiment because it is very danger. Some problem may come. That is why you take ethanol in a test tube and a piece of sodium you will add. But the teacher should be there. Bring the burning splinter near the mouth. If more sodium you will add, then it is danger because explosion takes place. But a little piece you add, because you know sodium can be caught by the knife. Sodium so soft metal, it can be caught by the knife. So small piece you put. What happened? Bring the burning splinter near the mouth. That means you take any burning splinter near to the mouth, then what happened? Then gas burn with a pop sound. Since that piece is very small, that is why it is a pop sound. Hydrogen always gives pop sound, but if more you will add, and also danger, that is instead of alcohol, by chance you will taking water, there is very danger. Explosion surely takes place. So always try, when you will do any experiment of sodium metal, take a very, very small piece. Then objection, what objection? The gas which is coming from the mouth of the test tube, that giving pop sound, and the splinter is extinguished and hydrogen coming out, that is why that is extinguished. Inference, hydrogen only will burn, hydrogen itself burn. Oxygen, that means it will help to oxidize. So here inference, what happened? Hydrogen gas evolved and burns with a pop sound. After that, it is the fire, that is splinter is extinguished. So what is the reaction? See, this is ethanol plus sodium, and sodium dry it is written because by chance anybody can add water, there is very danger. So dry it is written, and sodium is a solid one. It gives C2H5ONa. What is meant by C2H5ONa? That is sodium ethoxide. And what is common name? Sodium ethoxide is the IPC name. And so ethanol, that is IPC name. And here you will see what is node then. Here hydrogen evolved. Hydrogen is gas, that is why you should put arrow mark here like this. So see, remember, ethyl alcohol when react with sodium, it gives sodium ethoxide and hydrogen gas. next come to hydrogen gas evolve when an alcohol reacts with dry piece of sodium. Clear now? This is a note. And also same with potassium. Potassium, sodium, both are same character. Then activity 3, ester formation. This is very, very important. This is for commercial purpose also. The ester formation, and ester is very much useful in commercial purpose. And activity, what is that activity? Take 1 ml ethanol, 1 ml of ethanol, same amount, same volume. Same volume means 1 ml of ethanol, 1 ml of ethanol acid in a test tube. A few drops of concentrated sulfuric acid is added. Few drops of concentrated sulfuric acid added in a test tube. Keep the test tube warm water for 5 minutes. If you take water, test tube water for 5 minutes in a bath, water bath. In water bath, you take the test tube for 5 minutes. Observation: a sweet, pleasant smell of ester is formed. Again, see, take 1 ml of ethanol, 1 ml of ethanoic acid test tube. A few drops of concentrated sulfuric acid is added in the same test, not in other test tube. In that test tube, so they will react each other. Alcohol react with acid, gives ester. Added sulfuric acid added in the same test tube. Keep the test tube in warm water bath for 5 minutes. What is observation? Sweet, pleasant smell ester is formed. ये sweet smell किसका, for which? For ester. Ester always having sweet smell, pleasant smell. Inference, what is inference? Monocarboxylic acid react with alcohol. Monocarboxylic acid means only one COOH to form ester and water, called esterification. Carried in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid. By chance you forget to write concentrated, then it is wrong. See a reaction, see. This is ethanoic acid. I want to also write a common name, acetic acid. Acetic acid. What name this one? Common name. C name I want to write. C name means common name. And ethanoic acid means IUPAC name. So it is IUPAC name react with ethanol, or that is IUPAC name. And what is common name? Ethyl alcohol. So when react in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, this is the compound form, that is ester. An acid, see, this is called monocarboxylic acid because only one COS there. So it gives ethyl ethanoate. Ethyl, how to name it? Back from back side. This is ethyl, this is ethanoate. And what is common name? Ethyl acetate. Yes, I have written. Ethyl acetate, common name. Are you clear? Acid when react with alcohol, it gives ester. What is ester? That having good smell, pleasant smell. And here ethanoic acid when react with ethanol, it gives ethyl ethanoate by IUPAC name and ethyl acid. Activity 5. Here you will see ethanoic acid with sodium hydrogen carbonate and sodium carbonate. What is the formula of sodium hydrogen carbonate? NaHCO3 and sodium carbonate Na2CO3. Now come to experiment. Take a small amount of sodium carbonate and sodium hydrogen carbonate in 2 test tubes. And here are few drops of ethanoic acid in each test tube. In one test tube, what is that? Sodium carbonate. In second test tube, what is that? Sodium hydrogen carbonate. Then in two test tube are few drops of ethanoic acid. Then what happened? What is the observation? Colorless, odorless gas is formed. And when passed through freshly prepared lime water, turns milky. When you pass this gas, that should be maybe carbon dioxide. Why? Because here in two case carbon is there and the freshly prepared lime water turns milky due to only carbon dioxide. So colorless, odorless carbon dioxide is produced. Now reaction, what is that? How can you sure that carbon dioxide may be? CH3COOH, that is ethanoic acid, sodium carbonate, it gives CH3COONA, that means sodium acetate plus water and plus carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide which is responsible for that lime water turns milky. CH3COH, NaSCO3, it also gives same product, and that is why this carbon dioxide helpful for lime water turns milky. Then what is the inference? On passing carbon dioxide through lime water turns milky. What is that lime water? CaOH whole 2. What is that? Calcium hydroxide. It is when extracted as a pure solution, that is called lime water, plus carbon dioxide gives CaCO3. CaCO3, that is calcium carbonate. What is that? That is only called milkiness. Milkiness appear. So that means when you pass carbon dioxide gas through the lime water, it turns milky due to formation of calcium carbonate. Then what happened on excess passing? On excess passing, then carbon dioxide, the milkiness disappear. The milkiness disappear. Then what happened? Here, that is your lime milky, that is milky, and calcium carbonate. When past excess carbon dioxide, also water is there, and then it gives calcium hydrogen carbonate, or you can say calcium bicarbonate. It is your choice, calcium hydrogen carbonate. Here no precipitate, here no milkiness. Milkiness disappear, discharge. Why? Because calcium bicarbonate or calcium hydrogen carbonate, that is no precipitate. It is soluble in water. This is soluble in water. That is why no precipitate. What is the meaning here? That is calcium carbonate, which is milkiness. When excess passing, calcium bicarbonate soluble in water. Then what is the note here? Only check the formula. CH3COONA, that is sodium acetate, common name. Sodium ethanoate, IPAC name. And here NaSCO3, sodium hydrogen carbonate. And here carboxylic, this is the activity 6. Now I hope it is clear. It is like the complicator, but again I want to explain. There are two substances present, that is sodium hydrogen carbonate and sodium carbonate, and the substance which will react, that is ethanoic acid. When you add drop by drop ethanoic acid to one test tube that containing sodium hydrogen carbonate and another containing sodium carbonate, then here reaction takes place, colorless, odorless gas produced, and that turns lime water milky. So it may be carbon dioxide, and that inference, it may be carbon dioxide. Then you will check the reaction. So surely it is carbon dioxide, because in this reaction you can see the carbon dioxide one byproduct. This carbon dioxide changes or passed through lime water turns milky. If excess passing, then calcium carbonate, that is milky, mean it is not soluble in water. Remember, it is not soluble in water. That is why you can observe the milkiness. But when excess passing, then it gives calcium hydrogen carbonate, that here no precipitate form, that means it is soluble in calcium hydrogen carbonate, that is soluble in water. Then come to activity 6, carboxylic acid. General form what? Carboxylic acid with blue litmus. Pepper. There are two types of pepper. One is litmus blue, another is litmus red. And since it is acid, we know, that is why we will take directly blue litmus. If unknown, then you can take both blue litmus, red litmus, and it is acid, so with red litmus no change takes place, and with blue litmus you can see that becomes to red. That one we will see in the experiment. Take ethanoic acid in a test tube and add blue litmus paper, and add a piece of blue litmus solution also you can add, pepper also you can add. Here blue litmus solution you are adding, and observation what is that? Blue litmus solution turns to red. That means acid, organic acid, or you can say carboxylic acid, that means it changes blue litmus to solution to red. This is very, very important. Carboxylic acid changes blue litmus to red. Inference. What is inference? Carboxylic acid, example ethanoic acid, turns blue litmus to red. Blue litmus to red. That is why you can say this is carboxylic acid. And I hope it is clear to you. This is the activities what is present in our book, in our NCERT book. That one I explain and try to understand, and I hope the activity related to carbon and its compound chapter is finished. So I hope you will understand all the activities, and here in this so I think it is 12. So there are 12 videos are there for activities. Try to read. It is very important for the examination point of view. Thanks to all for watching my video. Myself B.L.DASH, ex-PGT Chemistry and Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan.